Hi everyone, this is Laura and welcome to my channel. So, as some of you know, I've been a little hairy scary lately, so much so. Um, the month of December and part of January, I was just going through a lot, guys. There were so many sicknesses, and my husband was sick, and the kids got sick, and I got sick. Well, anyway, it was just so crazy that I did this layout and I forgot I never did a video of it. And so it stayed there, and I was rummaging through my craft room and putting layouts in their albums where they needed to go. And I realized I had did this and I didn't do the video. And considering that when I woke up this morning, it was 1 degrees outside, I thought, it still feels like Christmas. It's still winter. I can still get this in. And of course, I still have so many more Christmas layouts to do. I just got so far behind getting sick and all that I might make another one or two and still share it. So, hey, Christmas is all year around anyway. Anywho, this was a two-page layout. It was a Diamond Die's DT project. It still is. I don't know why I said it was, but it was supposed to be one of the DT projects for the month of December that I was supposed to share with you guys. And because of the Christmas trees that were released back in November, and I completely forgot about this and the top notes as well. But never too late to share. And you know what, guys? You can still pick up those amazing Christmas dies and get ready for next year. One of the things that I always do to myself, and one of the things I always have a problem, is I wait till the last minute and I get everything at the last minute, or I order something and then I have to wait for it in the mail, and then that kind of slows me down. And then, if I was waiting on the mail and then one of the kids gets sick or I get sick, then it really, so buy all your Christmas stuff now and have it ready for next year, because I think this is what I'm doing next year, especially when it comes up to the Christmas cards. I made all those Christmas cards, guys, and didn't even get them out. So you know what I'll be using next year, right? Absolutely. So enough of that chit chat. And it's a two-page layout. I use the Bo Bunny Christmas collection. Father Christmas, I think it's called. I'm not even sure. It's an old collection. For those of you who have been on my watching my channel for a little while, I love new products, but I am really, really cracking the whip at trying to use what I have in my stash and pulling as many things from my stash as I can and using them. And one of those things was this Christmas paper collection. I did not have the opportunity to use it the year before, so I decided to use it this past December, which was just 2 months ago. It's funny how it seems like it was like way last year. It was only 2 months ago, guys. Not even. It's exactly 2 months now. So I started out with a yellow cardstock. It's more like a gold color. So you can see there, and I have two of them. Then I added two of the pattern papers. I added this one here, and then this pretty, I want to call it plaid design paper here. This decking, the title is called Decking the Halls. And what I did was I cut this out using my Lawn Fawn Alpha dies. I think they're called the Coal. I think it's the Coal set. I'm not even sure. Anyhow, as you can see here in the little corner here, this was part of the new Christmas dice that was just released 2 months ago, or 2.5 months ago. This is the Holly set, the Diamond Dies Holly set. So what I did was I cut that out of green cardstock. And then I also cut out the pine branch using my pine branch die out of green cardstock. I added some stickles, and then I added these little pine cones that I had picked up, glued that down, and then I added these little aluminum red roses to the holly leaves and the pine branches. And then I also added these little flat back red pearls to act like little holly berries. And that kind of gave it that dimension there. I added stickles to everything. Here for my photo mats, I have two of my top note nesting sets from Diamond Dies. And then to that I added this little pattern paper to the center. I used my We Are Memory Keepers corner punch just to give it a little bit more zhuzh. On the bottom of this photo here, as a little embellishment, I have the Diamond Dies holly leaves again. Same treatment with the pine branches, the little red flatback pearls, and the red metal flowers that I purchased on eBay. And here I actually have the little holly leaves with the holly berries. Down here I have my Diamond Dies window die cut. And then to that I used my decorative scissors to cut out this little scallop out of this design paper that you will see also in the photo mat to create a valance for the curtain. Then I took my Martha Stewart scoreboard and I did a 1/8 of an inch. I scored a piece of paper 1/8 of an inch, and I did so many of them so that I can create these little folds here to make it look like the curtains were pleated. And then I just glued it all together when I glued it down. So that kind of gives it the impression that these curtains are drawn to the sides. I have my little snowman there. That's also my Diamond Die snowman. And I don't know if you can see him. He has a little metallic hat and the little nose and his little eyes and mouth. And I added glitter all over his little white body. Here I just have a whole bunch of fussy cutting that I did. A lot of these came from some long form stamps or some other stamp sets that I have, some baby stamp sets that I have. And I just did a whole bunch of trees and presents. I colored them in with my Pro markers. And then I fussy cut the heck out of them. Over here I have the Diamond Dies large Christmas tree, which I added some of those little metal flowers. I also added some flat back pearls. I stamped these little lights. This is also from Lawn Fawn stamp set. I stamped the little lights on the tree and then I colored them in and then I stickled it. And I have this little Stampin' Up border going on back there in gold. I added this gold braided trim here, and I also added some gold flat back pearls to act as little stoppers for the ribbon. And here I have a little gold pearl star for the top of the tree. And I added stickles to everything. So that makes it look like the little snowman is peeking in through the window, looking at all the little presents underneath the tree. Somebody's very busy decking her home for the holidays. And then that brings me to the second page. Again, 2 photo mats with the same treatment with the holly leaves and the pine branches and the pine cones and the little red berries. I have also some more of those holly leaves, some more of those roses, holly berries, and pine branches. And this 25 is from a die cut that was sent to me by Lydia when we did our little die cut swap. And I think that's from a Tim Holtz die. And then here I have those 2 pattern papers, that gold braid trim again. Over here I have this little clock that was a stamp that I fussy cut and colored, as well as the sofa. And then the little doggy. And I have them all on dimensional foam adhesive. So they are all popping out. It might not look that way on camera, but look guys, they're all popping up. I have the little doggy. This is a lawn fawn stamp, and I fussy cut him. Then I have this little Tilda Magnolia girl, and I don't know if you guys see what's in her arm, but she has this big bone that's kind of gift wrapped. That's for him. And I also colored her in with my little pearl markers, and I made her little outfit red and gold and gray, and I stickled her all up as well. And then over here I did the chimney, which was a lot of fun because I didn't want the little smiley faces on the wood. So I had to cut these logs apart, put them kind of slanted and tilted, and then add the fire and color it with my pro markers, trying to not get the smiley faces in it because I didn't want the smiley faces for the fire. Then I cut this out of cardstock. I colored it in with my pro markers, and I wanted to try to get several different reds just to give the bricks a little bit more dimension. And I fussy cut all the little stockings out, as well as the cookies and the milk and the little lamp, which I also colored in. So I made a whole Christmas scene here for this 2-page layout that I can't believe I forgot to share with you guys. So that is one part, and that is another part. So yeah guys, again, never too late to prepare for next year. If you guys like the Christmas tree die or the pine branch die or the holly leaf dies, even the window die, springtime is coming up, Mother's Day is coming up. This window die would make a great addition to any card projects or layout projects for spring. The top note die, of course, that's a nesting die set that can be used all year. Doesn't have to be just for Christmas. And these pine trees, I mean, I use it as a Christmas tree here, but of course they would make great, and they do come in 3 sets. I mean 3 sizes. We have small, medium, and large for the Christmas trees and the pine trees. You can certainly use them for forest scenes. I mean, they're good all year round as well. Matter of fact, I just finished making a card with the pine trees, and it wasn't a Christmas card. It was actually a masculine card. So yeah, they're good all year long. So go on over, guys. Check out your Diamond Die's dies. Please remember to use my coupon code Thanks Laura for an additional 10% off your total order. Also remember, all orders that are $35 or more will ship for free. That is both for US and international customers. Also remember that over on our Facebook page, we are having our Make It with Diamond Die's monthly giveaway, as well as our monthly card swap exchange, in case you're interested. Also remember that Diamond Dies does have a YouTube channel. Please subscribe so that you can also get notifications whenever there's new releases or sales or giveaways that are posted over at the Diamond Die's YouTube channel. So guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a very blessed day, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye for now.